Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here to do my setup videos for all my extra pages in my monthly budget. And I touched base on this one just a little bit in yesterday's video when I set up my regular budget. But I just wanted to go over it a little bit more. And then also add in just a couple things. So first, I'm going to put a start, end, start, end, start, end. This is all like everything that I try to save. It's cash for this cash savings challenge that I've given myself. Loose change is all the change that I've gathered through the month, because I pull cash and then I'll use that for like little spending, like when we want to go to the gas station for a candy bar or something, I'll use cash for that. And then dollar coins, I also pull cash so that I can buy these out at work when we get them, like the little gold dollars. I think, let's see. It's still July right now, so I'm not really sure. At the beginning of July, I had 263 of them. And so we'll see where we're at the start of August. And see where we're at with that. But I do buy them because I don't spend them. And that's a big part of why I started buying them. So I've got my monthly goals. And I got this sticker from Planner Cait. The rest of them, actually not the rest of them. Some of these little icons, this one, they're from Erin Condren. The script sticker here and here is from Caffeinated Cait. The whole setup is Caffeinated Cait. The no spend, the little ATM thing, those are from Callie pie stickers. So I just kind of have a mess going, but everything... All the shops that I use are linked in my description box below. But so for my monthly goals, I've got to complete my monthly savings challenge. And if I can do this, I will have saved at the end of August $496 in cash. Which in July, so far I'm doing really well. I've got through the 27th. And I'll touch up on that a little bit more. I want 20 no-spend days. I want to add to my sinking funds, obviously, but I don't always get to do that. I want to pay off 2 of my credit cards. And I want to make an extra car payment. Okay, sorry, I had to pause to have an argument with Declan about undies that are too small for him. But anyway, and I want to make an extra car payment. I'm trying to pay down my auto loan real quick because I think before winter hits here, which sadly to say usually starts in October, we get like our first big snowstorm around Halloween, and then it just kind of continues on. But before we get into the worst parts of winter, which is like right after Christmas, right around Christmas, I want a new car. And I know there are some of you that are cringing at the idea because my car is, it's a 2017 and I have only had it for a year and a half. But it's just this tiny little Ford Fiesta. And at the time, it was great. Like, it's a good little cheap, like a starter car for your first auto loan. It's a great car. And if I lived in a place where it never snowed, it would be just fine for me. But I need something that's going to have all-wheel drive, that's going to get me up out of the snow, because we don't always get our plows out until much later in the day, and most of our snowfall happens overnight. So I need something that's going to be lifted up out of the snow. So I've been researching a lot of those smaller SUVs. Like, I don't need anything like like a Ford Explorer. Those are big. I don't need that. I'm just looking at something much smaller but bigger than the car I already have. Anyway, so I've gone off on a rant there. Let's move over to this dot grid page. Now, I love using this page in my budget planner and in my fitness planner. And this little dashboard setup is not in the academic planner because I also have one of those. But as for like my life planner, I covered up the kaleidoscope, but I haven't used it. And I don't know if I will. Like here, it's unused. This one I've covered up with a habit tracker from Planner Cait, but I don't know what to do with this page. And for my fitness planner, I've got it for like walking and stuff like that. But so this one I've got a cash savings challenge, which is, and I talked about this a little bit yesterday, but it's for every box I color, I've saved that much. Like I put that much cash aside. So it's like for the first, I put in $1. For the 11th, I put in $11. For the 25th, I put in $25. So if I fill in all the boxes, one box for each day of the month, I will have saved $496. And then for my no spend days, I want at least 20, but I've included all 31 days just because I know how I am. And then I've also made an allowance tracker for Declan. So this is how much money he's earned. It's not going to be, the first box is for $1, the 13th is for $13 for that box. It's just like by the end of it, he'll have $20 total. So, and that's why I put 20 there. So I'm not trying to do it the same way I do that one. There's still a lot of empty space. I don't know if I'll use that space. And I haven't figured out what to do with this dot grid box. I don't know how well you guys can even see that. If you don't have one of these, this is like a dot grid box. And I might put in like, I might just write in here stuff like monthly income, if I get any variable income. I've signed up for like little piddly stuff like DoorDash, and so I don't know if I'm actually going to like do that or make any money on it. But anyway, okay, so my budget is done and my budget is done. So here's my weekly check-in page, and I've started doing my weekly check-ins for Sunday to Saturday, and there's only four full weeks in August. So it'll be the 4th through the 10th, the 11th through the 17th, the 18th through the 24th, and then the 25th through the 31st. And then down here, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might put in like, if I didn't have a category here, but I have it for like the whole month, I might include that down there. And then let's go ahead and fill in my sinking funds. And obviously I can't fill in amounts because it's still July, so I don't have the ending balance to move over. But that's my budget, not my sinking funds. Okay, so auto insurance. And I'm going to change this a little bit. Beauty and hygiene, because like I just spent a bunch of money on like toothbrushes, contact cases, contact lens solution, toothpaste, body soap, like stuff like that. So I want to include that in here so I'm not just trying to cash flow that all the time, because when you buy it all at once, it adds up real quick. So this is going to be for like all of my hygiene and makeup stuff. So we're just going to put those together. Car maintenance, car tags, Christmas, clothes for Declan, clothes for me, debt payoff, and that is for when it's not for like the extra payments I want to make. It's for, I just want to start putting a little bit of money away and then make big lump sum payments to my student loans, or a giant lump sum payment. Declan activities. Declan's birthday. Dental. Emergency fund. Expense savings. And eventually I might combine those into one category, but for now they are going to be separate. Gifts, holidays. I'm going to add one this month, and it's household. And that is for like the household cleaning stuff that I know we're going to need here soon. That's going to cost a lot of money because cleaning supplies are expensive. Medical, moving, pets, planner, school, and this is my planner stuff for like my life planner, any like markers that I buy, anything I get from Erin Condren, any accessories I get for my planners, and then this is for like my notebooks that I also get from Erin Condren, but they are specifically for school. Vacation, vision. How do I still have, oh, because, okay, that makes sense. I was trying to figure out how I still had an empty line when I added a category, and it's because I moved this all the way down instead of having the thick washi. Okay, so I can't do a start balance, but we can go ahead and do some quick little notes. I'm going to do those in nectarine because I think that'll be fun to go with the color. So this is due in November, I think. November. Car tags is in February. Christmas is obviously in December. So I'm going to do nectarine for the months of when these are due. Like when specific ones are due. And I think that's it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this coral for like little notes. Like I need to get my radiator looked at and my mirror fixed. And then Declan's activities. The next one is swim and basketball. And then dental, nope. Okay, I'm trying to think. This one will come out. The next one will come out in August, but it's prescriptions, co-pays is all we'll have to do next. And then I think that's it. Okay. All right, so there's my sinking funds. And then of course I've got my transaction log for the month. And I will go ahead and put these lines in. They're going to be crooked. I already know that they're going to be crooked because I can never seem to get them straight. Let's see. Yep, that one's definitely a little crooked, so we'll try and get this one back. All right, and then I'm going to add in an extra line because I'm using a Caffeinated Cait kit this month, but for July, I used the kit from Callie Pie Stickers, and on the transaction log, her stickers have date, category, description, amount spent, and then balance remaining for her transaction log. And I really enjoyed that. So I just went ahead and used the script sticker from Caffeinated Cait and then put in an extra line because I don't need all of that room for description. So, and then we've got my paycheck 1, paycheck 2, and obviously this will be August 8th and August 23rd. So there's that. And so there's all of my setups, like all of my different pages. And so now I am ready to go into August whenever July is done with. All right, so I'm going to end that here and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.